Tensions are rising inside Iran and far beyond its borders. As protests over the cost of living turn deadly, President Donald Trump has issued a stark warning to Tehran. In a message posted on Truth Social, Trump said the United States is locked and loaded and would intervene if Iran kills protesters. If Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, Trump wrote, the United States of America will come to their rescue. The warning comes as fresh blood is spilled on Iran's streets. In the city of Marvdasht, the death of a protester by direct gunfire has now been confirmed. Iran International has identified the victim as Hodad Sharifi Manfred, a husband, a father of two, shot dead by Iranian security forces during demonstrations on Teleghani Street. Earlier video from the scene shows crowds chanting against the Islamic Republic as security forces fired directly at protesters, and international condemnation is growing. Australia has formally condemned Iran's violent crackdown, urging authorities to respect the rights of peaceful demonstrators. Canberra says Iran remains a do-not-travel destination, citing a volatile security situation and a high risk of detention, and confirms it has sanctioned more than 200 Iran-linked individuals and entities, many tied to the Revolutionary Guards. From exile, a powerful voice is calling for unity. Iran's exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi has honored those killed in the protests, calling them true heroes of this land. He praised demonstrators across the country from Thurn to Loran, from Khorasan to Hormuzgan, saying they are making history. Their names and memories will live forever in our national conscience. Pahlavi wrote his message ends with a rallying cry. Stay united, stay focused on the goal. Victory will be ours. As funerals approach, as protests continue, and as foreign powers issue warnings, Iran now stands at a dangerous crossroads with lives on the line and the world watching closely. Music, new videos emerging from Iran show a country on edge and a protest movement entering a far more dangerous phase. On the streets after dark, fires burn, not just in anger, but in defiance. In western Iran, footage shows protesters setting a Shiite seminary ablaze in the city of Faran. In Kestan, a statue of Qassam Soleimani, the powerful IRGC commander killed in a U.S. drone strike, is torched on the eve of the anniversary of his death. In another unprecedented scene, videos show demonstrators burning copies of the Quran and Shia prayer books during overnight unrest. A move that strikes at the very ideological core of the Islamic Republic across Iran. The protests are spreading and intensifying. From Kazan to Khor, from Babul in the north to Khuzestan and Fars in the south, crowds chant slogans once unthinkable inside the Islamic Republic. Greater than death to the dictator. This is the final battle. Will return. For the first time in 5 decades, pro-monarchy slogans are dominating the streets, openly challenging clerical rule and the supreme leader himself. At least 6 protesters have been confirmed killed in clashes with security forces, with reports of more deaths emerging from other cities. Demonstrations and strikes have spread across dozens of cities including Tehran, Mashhad, Isfahan, Loristan, and Kestan, reaching even the holy city of K, a core stronghold of Iran's religious establishment. Greater than outside Iran, the reaction is swift and politically charged. The U.S. State Department says the protests reflect the Iranian people's understandable anger at decades of economic mismanagement and repression. British politician Nigel Farage calls Iran's leadership an evil regime that must go. And Israeli minister posts a message declaring, I stand with the people of Iran. A U.S. senator says the regime's weakness has been exposed and claims the Ayatollah's days are numbered. Meanwhile, Iranian authorities remain silent on the growing death toll. Even as fires, slogans, and chants light up the night as Iran enters a 6th day of protests, one question now hangs over the country. Is this another crackdown or the beginning of a historic rupture?